Hi, how are we all doing? So I want to cut a dress. So first I will hold this way, okay? Then divide the bust we want to use. So the bust we are working with is 41, okay? Divided by 2, that is 20.5. So I'm going to add 12 inches to it, okay? So now we have 32.5. So that is what I'm going to cut out by folding this together. Can you see? So this is the lining. So I'll measure 42 or 32.5, or we can make it 33 because of this fabric. So I'll cut it out, then I will show us. That's 33. So I've cut it out. Now I'm going to cut it into 2. Okay. Let's see. So now we cut it into 2. For you to fold, make sure this you fold the largest part, okay? Like if you fold this way first, check, okay? So then if you fold the other way around, which is going to be small, you check again. So that means by this side together this way, this is the best way to fold it, okay? So I'll just use pin. Please, if you know the name of this fabric and how much they are selling it in your area, please can you put it in the comment section, please. Could you please do that? So I'll just use pin. Can you see the way it's moving? I don't know the name, okay? So just use pin to hold it together. We'll use pin to hold it too. Okay, so we have this like this. So the next thing is to take our measurements. Shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist. Okay, all right. Okay, so shoulder to nipple, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist. Okay, so I added 1 inch to it. You can add 0.5, but because of this fabric, so that is why I prefer it that way, plus 1 inch. Okay, so the back we are working with is 16 divided by 2, that is 8. So I'll just place my 8 inches here. Then from then I'm going to come down by 1 inch, then divide the 1 inch into 2, like this, then into 2. All right, so from there the armhole is 18. Okay, so that is 9. Okay, so I'm going to confirm the 8 inches that will mark here. Okay, this way. All right, so I'm going to reduce this. It's not up to, I'll just reduce it by 0.5. So the armhole is around, and it's not up to that, maybe 17. Okay, just like that, please. I'm sorry. So we can cut out the damp parts now, so that we can focus mainly on. Okay, so all right, so we have this. So the bust is 41 divided by 4, 10.25. Just place your 10.25 here first. 10.25 here. Okay, so here, like go in, come in. I don't know if that one matters. So nipple to nipple is 9. Okay, so that is 4.5. So just place it 4.5, which is, this is the nipple line. So we had 0.5 to it, so it makes 5 inches. Okay, so here we place it exact measurement, which is 4.5. Nipple to nipple 9 divided by 2, that is 4.5. Then at the waist seam, and I will connect like this. So yeah, we can find the mid of this, which is 8.5. So that would be 4.25 here. All right, so that's our mid here. So from that here, we can go up by 1 inch, come down by 1 inch, or 0. Let's do 0.75, and you can also do 0. You can do 1 inch. So this, I'm just going to connect it here. Then and you see how the fabric is, I don't even know what to call it. So like that. Sorry about the multiple shock. So like that. So for us to get here, my own method, and it has been working for me, and is the bust 41 divided by 20, that is 2.05. okay, 2.05. You can decide to add points, or just leave it that way. So that will be for my class. Okay, so that will be 2.05. So you can round it up to 2. Okay, like this, then this. Okay, so now we want to connect this to this. So we just come down by just little, maybe 0.5, then make it curve to create a space for the breast, just that way. Now we have I don't know why so sorry about the multiple shock there. So we got that is it about this here. All right, so for the extension, here at the down part, so we're going to add 1.5. Here, 1.5 there. Okay, so let's do the neck. So I don't want the neck to be too wide, so let's do 3.5. okay, by 4, 4.5, by 4.5, okay. Okay, so I'll just make it square like this. So the half of it here, I'm just going to connect to the half there. Okay. Okay, so here I'm going to take the measurement, or again 10.25. The bust is 41 divided by 4, so it stops here. Okay, so after that I'm going to, well, here we added 1.5, so I will add the 1.5 here. Okay, so I'm going to add 2.5 or 3 inches. That includes my allowance. Okay, so I'll do 3 inches. I can easily cut, so I'm just going to connect this. So this is our new armhole. So if you want more tutorial on this, please let me know in the more. Yeah, I have a class for this. Okay, so like that. So after that I'm going to take this one is the same as this, that way. So the waist is 16, is 32 divided by 4, that is 8. So 8 inches here. All right, so here we use 2.05, so we're going to put it there this way. So I'm going to add 2.5 or 3 inches to it. Okay, so I'll use my, okay, so the waist is 38. So 38 divided by 4, that is 9.5. Put the 9.5 here. Okay, so add the 2.05. Then I'm going to add 2.5 or 3 inches, which is here. Then I'm just going to connect. So before you cut, you cross check. Okay, so that's part of my class. Just cross check, okay, if it's equal to the measurements you measure at first. Okay, so we are done cutting this, so we can just drafting it, sorry. So I'll just cut it out. Okay, sorry about that. So I'll just, so remember I have 0.5 left here. Okay, so and this is, if you want to put a hairstyle, you're going to cut 2 of this. So I should have cut 2 together with this, and the other one too is going to be 2. If you want to put hairstyle, so okay, so we want to cut the back. So this is the zipper one. You can use 1.5 or 1.25. Okay, because that place was not equal, so it's not equal. So yeah, the length with the back. So okay, I just cut out the exact measurement that we need for this. So the back length is 16. Okay, so I just added 1 inch to it. Okay, so this is my starting line here. Okay, so that's my starting line, and this is the zippers. This is zipper side. Okay, so we're just going to place all the measurement we did for the front here. So shoulder to nipple 12. Okay, then to waist, the back waist is 16. Okay, so that is what we need, so I'll just leave it that way, then I will do that off camera to show us. So on the back, which is 16, so it's 8, just to mark my 8 here, then come down, divide it into 2. Okay, from that I'm going to take 8.5 because that is what we used for the fronts. So I will try to connect with the 8 inches here. Then that way. So I'll place my 10.25 here. Okay, so the nipple to nipple is 9, so I'll just place the exact, and 9 divided by 2, that is 4.5. I'll just place it here, 4.5, then 4.5, just connect, find the mid of this, which is 4.25. Okay, around there. Go up by 1 inch, come down by 1 inch. Okay, then I'll connect it here. So I'm going to connect it here. So I don't like to make it curve at the back. Okay, so I'll just try my best to make it straight as much as possible. This fabric. Okay, then okay, so here there's no breast here, so I think that, but you need to extend here by 1.5. So just extend it, then replace it here, 1.5. Okay, then plus 2.5 for 3 inches that way. Then I'm just going to connect it. So for the waist is 8. I'm sorry, this one just like this. Okay, so for the zipper part here, okay, at the waist I'm just going to go in by 0.75 or 0.5. Okay, here 0.5. Okay, so from there like we added 1.05, so I'm going to place, I'm now going to measure it from here like this. So this is now what we need. We're going to cut this side out. So I'm just going to extend it up like this. Okay, so I'm going to cut this side off. All right, so this is our new one now. All right, so sometimes I reduce here maybe by half an inch so that it can be balanced there. So here I'll connect like this. Okay, so that's our new armhole. Then the neck, we use 3.5. So you can use anything you want. Like the front, I use 4.5. I can use 4.5 here too. You can use anything, 3, 4, depends on how you want it. So I can use 4 inches here, it's okay too. Depends on how you want. Then just make it scuff. You can leave it 4 corner, V, anyone, anyhow you want it. So here for the waist is 38 divided by 4, that is 9.5. So here is the 9.5 plus 2 or 2.5 or 3 inches here. So I'm just going to connect like this. Okay, so that is it for that. So I'm just going to cut it out now. And so you can even put the cloth on it this way and cut everything together. If you're cutting this material like this, you need to be extra careful. So if you know the name of the material, please write it in the comment section. It's lovely, but you have to be patient. Okay, so we did not connect this, just connect it with the first one. The shoulder slope. Okay, so you can use this to cut the main fabric, okay, or the other lining. Okay, so we want to cut the downside. Okay, so the upper part we use the full length we are working with is 58. Okay, so for the upper part we use 18.5. Okay, that is shoulder to waist. So now we're going to mark the starting line. Yeah, the starting line. That's the starting line. Okay. All right. So after that, I'm going to place the tape there. So we subtract the 18.5. Okay, so I'm going to make it 18 inches so that we can use the half to join it to the upper part. Okay, we only need half, but because of the material, actually, so let's use 18 here. Okay, so from there, 18.5, so 18. So shoulder to hip is 25. So it's here. So I'm just going to mark it. Okay. So that is the hip line. Okay, so knee line now is 43. So it's 40, it's 41 or 40 between that. So here we have 25. So just find it. So that is the knee line. So 40, let's say 41.5. So we're going to go up by 2 inches or 2.5. Okay, 1, 2. So that would be around 38 if it's 2.5. So that would be our new knee line. Okay, so that is 38. Okay, so the main full length now, so I'm using this, which is 25. Okay, so our full length is 58. So this is the full length 58. Okay, so this is the full length 58 for the front. Okay, but I want it off. Okay, so this is the 58, but we still need like 1 inch or 1.5 to fold at the down parts. Let's use 1.5. So I'm just going to add a 1.5 for me to be aware. All right, for the folding. Okay, because I want it cuff. So here I will go up by 2 inches. So 2 inches is small. Let's use 4. Okay, 3.5. Okay, so then I will just cuff. That is how I want it. So this. So that means it's more than the, because if you measure here now, that is 5 inches. Okay, with the folding one, so we can come down a little bit if we want. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's okay. So just like this. So with the 1.5 here, or let's use the main measurement. So that is 3.5 there. So that is how I want it. I want it to curve down here. All right, so now we can cut it out just to continue. Okay, so I've placed the front over the back. So this is the back, on the back. So the back has, this is the zipper allowance, like 2 inches or 1.5, depends on how you want it. Okay, so now we can shape it. So the hip divided by 4 is 10.75. So this is the hip line. Okay, 10.75. So it's here. Okay, so the waist is 38 divided by 4, that is 9.5. Okay, so we can connect. So like the upper part, we added like 2.5. Okay, but we don't need that much, so let's just use even 2 inches. 1.5 is okay. So I'll just use 2.5 because I don't need it actually, but so 2.5 after trimming everything. So that is for the upper part. So the knee, so what do we have here? We have 13.5. Okay, so it depends on how tight you want it. So I don't want it too tight, so I'll just add 13.5 minus 2, that is 11.5. So I'll just place the 11.5 here. Okay, to connect to this. You don't need the allowance anymore. Or 1 point, you can take 2 inches or 1.5. Okay, to get the shape. Okay, so let me use 1.5. That is 1.5. Okay, so that means I need 12. So I'll just connect this to the hip, which is very simple, right? I'm just taking my time. All right, so we're getting the shape now. So now we just curve this to the side. Okay, that way. Or if you want the shape here, you can go in like I said, which is always easy to sew. Even when you're, if you want more, you can still do it after sewing it. Okay, just go ahead, sew it at the knee. Okay, on the knee. So we have this. So for the back and for the front, I'm going to reduce the waist for the joining here, maybe half an inch, just for the fronts. I'll just come down by half an inch. Okay, then connect it to the here, just the front. Okay, so for the back, I want the back, you know, extra more than the front. So this is the front, right? This is the actual line. Can we see? Okay, so sorry if I have not been seeing it. So the back depends on how I want it to flow. So maybe extra 4 inches for it to flow at the back for me. Okay, so we can now connect this to this. Even this, I can cut this off. We'll just add maybe 1 inch to this as well. All right, so okay. So just like this. All right. And I can cut now. Okay. So like this. want to be careful with this fabric because of the slippery. So that is the line, we just cut it through, please. And like the upper waist there, if you want to put that, you are free to put that, okay, there, because we have more than enough there for the upper part. But for me, I don't need that. So we want to cut this, the down part, okay. So I'll just like that. So I'm just going to place this properly because we just need the so this is it, okay. So in case this one is not enough, just find little pieces and just join it to it, because I'm supposed to shape it before cutting out the other side here, okay. So can you see? Beautiful. Now it's more than what we have on, so okay. So I use the front, the center front, okay. I just cut it out with velvet, okay. So this I'm going to put the facing, okay, and here the wrong side, okay. So this will start be my center front, okay. So I use this first, okay. Then later on I use the one that looks like paper, so you can use any one you have, okay. So then I just use this for only the lining, because this is going to be the center, okay. So we just join everything together like the way we used to join, okay. So don't mind this. Oh, it's so rough. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Then I will post after. What? Thank you.